Hi, shalom everyone, another tour here in Jerusalem. Here on this fantastic, very hot Sunday morning, we're in an area called Givat Mordechai. Let's check out some of the scenes over here, explore Jerusalem, another area over here. Now it's actually interesting, if you go down there, that's where, pretty much up there, you can see the buildings. There's a University of College of Jerusalem, also popularly known as Machon Lev. And we're going, now you've got an Israeli College of Technology over here also. As we're going to walk around, see maybe some different areas, but then you should come off, and it's green at the moment. And this connects a lot of highways to a lot of different areas all over Jerusalem pretty much. Over here, this Israeli College of Engineering over here we've got some graffiti saying "You Jerusalem." Over here, it links to so many roads, so technically you can go to so many different areas over here. It's Israeli College of Engineering. It's a highway. Now, if you recollect, I think it was any of you watching all these videos, I recorded a Daf Yomi video just up there. We're talking about, I think it was 4 months ago or something. I think actually, my memory serves me well, I think it was Sanhedrin 31 or 32, that page over there. I remember that day we visited Yeshivat Tragim by Began. So we're near, Givat Mordechai is near, let's say, Ramat Kerem. It's near Bayit Vegan, and it's quite near, not that far from the Malcha Mall. So you've got a popular supermarket here called Supersal over here. So it's a very long light at the moment. So the Teddy Stadium is quite nearby here also. So we're just going to walk around and explore a bit of Israel together. Okay, let's just resume. It's gone green, so we can cross. So actually we get a better view of it. Israeli College of Engineering over here. We get another view. A lot of Israeli flags, because at time of recording this, we're in the time period of Yom Ha'atzmaut territory, Yom Yerushalayim territory here in Iyar. In fact, it happens to be Pesach Sheni only in the next couple of days. So if you guys recollect, yeah. So I went inside the university just before. Hope we'll get to explore down there at one stage as we explore all over Jerusalem. It's another scene of the College of Technology. So we're going to explore Givat Mordechai. You can see a nice Israeli flag on the apartment building. I'm going to get my specs on. It is really hot today over here. So now this is outside the College of Engineering. As a community, we're going to go and explore the sights and scenes of Jerusalem over here. So what a Jerusalem bus looks like. Some of the archaeology of Jerusalem. Also over here. It's the main highway. Friends, I actually remember what I spoke about that day when I recorded a clip here. I spoke all about, I think, Bnei Brak and Jerusalem. I tied it into. This was, I think, in towards mid-January it was, in 2025. We're talking about 4 months ago. It is very hot today. Now, you can see that is over here, the Machon Lev Academy. Amerikaz Academy Lev. This is Machon Lev, Jerusalem College of Technology. Over there, just across the road. And this is going to different areas. Technically, if someone wants to go to Givat Shaul or Tel Aviv, they go on the left. And Mount Herzl, the famous Mount Herzl, which we've toured also in, is also going straight on. And Shari Tzedek Hospital was also there that way, where we've also toured. So we haven't actually been in these streets, so we're going to walk together over here. You see the buildings of Jerusalem, the stone of Jerusalem, and the trees of Jerusalem over here. It's always a privilege to walk. You can see the Jerusalem flag there and the Israeli flag coupled together. I must say it is quite hot. We just had a double header of Parshiot this week. It was Parshiot, Acharimot and Kedoshim we read. And in this week's Parsha coming, We are reading Parshat Emor. In fact, Parshat Emor, I believe, is the longest parsha in the book of Vayikra. I think it features 124 verses. So there's 3 couples of parshiot where we read 2 of them together in the book of Vayikra this year. Tazria Metzora we read, Acharimot Kedoshim was another one, which was this week. And after Emor, next week, we're going to read the Parshat of Bahar and Bechokotai also. So you got some tunnels of Jerusalem over here. Looks like a beautiful bike path over here we've got in Jerusalem. Okay, let's resume this. It's a bicycle way. Now this is the flags of Jerusalem over here. You can see the Lion of Judah, of Yehuda, as we say. Now, over here, now we've got another view of Merkaz Machon Lev over there, just on the side of the road. As we get to explore Jerusalem together. Now we've got a building here called the Shalva building. Maybe we should visit there at one stage. The Gordon and Leslie, I think, Diamond Family Centre. Maybe that's another port of call that we should have. It's lovely to walk. Now down there's a Shari Tzedek hospital all the way there. I don't think we actually did a tour per se over here, albeit we did film around here a few times. You can see the Israeli flag. So we're going to see the sights and sounds of Jerusalem over here. You can see another view over here, the oncoming traffic. We're coming out of this where I'm walking at the moment is the Givat Mordechai neighborhood, and we go now more into Shari Tzedek territory over here. There's a huge famous tower over here. I think there is a soccer training ground. I don't know if it's connected to Beitar Jerusalem, but it is also based very near here. Also, actually makes a good walk. They say every 4 steps you walk in Israel there's a mitzvah. I think it's written in the Masechet Ketubot, in the tractate of Ketubot, on page 111. There, as you can see, a lot of buses, they station over here. A lot of fields here. And look at the Israel flags beaming over here. It is quite hot, but it's worth it. Let's have another look from the other side and see traffic coming from all different areas. Now on the right, in a minute time, is an area called Ramat Bet Kerem, part of the Bet Kerem neighborhood. Beautiful area. Well, we also did a tour around, I think if you recollect, 4 months ago. So I think across the road there is a soccer training pitch. Now friends, today where did I go, which you're going to see some footage of? I went to the Machon Lev campus again. We've been there a few times. I filmed, there's a Yeshivat Eretz Tzvi there, which is more English speakers one, and I got to film with some of the Rabbonim that teach in the Machon Lev, both English program and the American program. That's the football pitch over there as we're touring. You can see the sights and scenes of Jerusalem as we're now coming into a familiar neighborhood over here. You can see there's a sign for Mount Herzl, Shari Tzedek and Ramat Kerem. If any of you have any suggestions of where to visit in Jerusalem, maybe we'll take that on board and do it. A nice tractor here, nice benches. I've pretty much got the street to myself. Over here, I'm not sure, it looks like a dead end. Har Herzl would have been very busy. I think this time last week was Yom HaZikaron, or just over. So it would have been very busy on that day. Now on the right is a beautiful neighborhood of Ramat Bet Kerem. We're not going to go there now, just because of time-wise. but it was definitely good to Beitar Jerusalem bus, you can see here. I think there's various other colleges in Ramat Kerem. I think that's a neighborhood unto itself where we've visited obviously before. So yeah, there's a pitch over there, the soccer field. It is very hot, probably the hottest day of the year so far, I think, if I'm not mistaken. We're going to conclude it. The Israeli colleges down there. Shari Tzedek is there. And this is Shlomo Chen Street. Oh, I can't see the exact name. I think this is a Ramat Kerem neighborhood, you know, per se. It's a Shlomo Tusia Cohen Street. This is just across over here. And it's not Ramat, I think that up there is Ramat Kerem. We actually filmed a few videos. We did actually the video for Masechet Sanhedrin, page 22, over there by that roundabout, if I recollect, or very near there. Okay, friends, I think that's it. You can see all the beaming Israeli flags here on one end, then you go on the other end. I'm gonna catch my breath. I need to get a drink. Wish you all a fantastic day, friends. Watch your space for more videos. This goes on loads of different channels, so please don't forget to subscribe and like, and watch out. Hopefully I'll go live maybe with a Daf Yomi video, another big video with a big rabbi today. Watch your space. Wish you all a great day, friends.